We consider ourselves to be the cultural cornerstone of Frederick. The Weinberg was founded actually in 1926 as the Tivoli Silent Movie Palace, and during that time we were presenting all kinds of silent films. We have our Wurlitzer organ, which is still in its original installation.
The building itself was constructed in 1926. It was owned by two different owners in the score of years that passed between 1926 and the 1950s. The primary mission of the Weinberg Center is that we were designed to be a host for community arts as well as live theatrical and music touring acts that come through.
Weinberg has a ton of different programming avenues, but at the end of the day, we're kind of the go-to cultural presenter in the area.
We have a dedicated volunteer coordinator who manages a group of almost 160 to 180 volunteers. They do 2 orientations throughout the year, usually in the late summertime, prior to our season beginning.
We use volunteers in a variety of ways, mostly as ushers. They'll also do merch for us, concessions, bar. They'll even help with marketing projects sometimes if I need extra hands on things. First and foremost, we always encourage people to become members. You can become a member of the Weinberg Center for as little as $50. And being a member is very exciting because it gets you early access to your tickets. So when we go on sale with our season, for the first 2 weeks, we're only on sale to members, and that lets you get the best seats at the best prices. And then kind of goes up from there. So you can be all the way up to a Tivoli member, where you've pledged to donate $1,000 a year for up to 10 years.
A lot of people, the first thing that they will say to me when they come here is, "This is a great place. I didn't know this existed." A while back, when I first started here, the phrase that was thrown out to me was that the Weinberg Center was the jewel of Frederick. As it turns out, that actually is a phrase that was created by Mrs. Weinberg. Alice, when she was here many years ago as a patron, she used to enjoy interacting with a lot of patrons prior to shows in our outer lobby here. And she would ask questions, what do you think of the place, et cetera, et cetera. So they would comment on, it was like a hidden gem. So, and she said when this place got all cleaned up and became the Weinberg Center for the Arts, that it shined like a bright jewel. Everyone
in Frederick has a Weinberg story. And so you'll talk to someone, oh yeah, I used to perform there. Oh yeah, I've been going there since I was a kid, or my daughter performs there. So it's definitely serves to unite the people of Frederick.
When you hear people saying that are adults, yeah, I remember being a little girl and I danced on the stage at the Nutcracker, or something like that. That's a very significant part of what we do. It's what kind of keeps us grounded and connected to the whole community, because at least we forget that this is where we came from. The whole reason why we existed in the first place was because the community wanted to perform here. So that's our way of making sure that our mission is we're still behind the community because the community is still behind us.